sit for a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Jung Lo, the owner of a Dragon House. Next to me, this guy looked like a basketball player, but he is MMA fighter making his MMA debut on our upcoming event, Dragon House 26, August 12th at the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Now, Israel Garcia, that's your name, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're only 19 years young.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the youngest guys fighting on the card. We have a couple guys making a debut, also 19 years old. Now, let's introduce yourself to all the MMA fight fans out there in the Bay. Who's Israel Garcia? Where are you coming from? And what got you into martial art?
Well, originally I was growing up on the east side of San Jose, and then stayed out in Gilroy for a little bit, and just got into mostly just street self-defense for a while, you know. Just,
street fights?
Yeah, just street self-defense, make sure I don't get beat up on the way home.
Right.
And then eventually, you know, got a friend calling saying that he was interested in MMA, and did some little grappling in the back of his house for a while, got our own bag, got some gear, and then eventually introduced me to extreme martial arts. And then been training over there for 4 years, ever since I was 16.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Extreme Martial Arts is located in San Jose, one of the most well-respected old school traditional martial arts school in San Jose. Glad to have you fighting on the card. And then there's another teammate, also the owner of a son, Matt Ramirez, also fighting on the card as well at the pro circuit. So now, debuts usually tend to be more interesting than watching debut fighters fights because I don't know what to expect. Sometimes when the debut fighters say that's what they're going to do, as soon as the bell rings and the lights shining, the crowd cheering for it, they don't even know what they're going to do. They just, just fight.
Yeah.
So now, you are fighting, happen to fight another guy. It's also making an amateur debut from Concord. His name is Ariane Tatera.
I think something like that.
Right. So he's also making a debut. So what's your thought on this person?
Well, on his profile, says he's a wrestler, so I'm expecting probably try to take him to the floor. I don't know. My best would probably just stay away from him and then adjust during the fight, see what his game plan is going to be.
So you only got 2-minute rounds on the amateur. Not a whole lot of time to work on the strategy planning. So, and look at your physique, most likely you're going to be a striker, right?
Yeah.
So the guys, you got a tall and lanky. So now, what's your normal training day look like in the gym to prepare for your fight camp?
Usually a mixture of both. Mostly grappling, but been working with a new boxing coach. So every Tuesdays we have a good boxing, and then on Fridays we get some good sparring in. But usually we do a lot of jiu-jitsu with striking. So if we go to the floor, we strike on the floor. We strike with the floor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just try to be on top at least.
So what do you do for you to prepare on your cardio conditioning? What do you do? What type of exercise you do to prepare for that?
A lot of running, a lot of grappling, and for sure a lot of bike riding.
Bike riding?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You don't do any swimming or any of the...
Not much, no.
Not much?
Yeah, but for sure a lot of running, just a lot of cardiovascular like CrossFit training.
So now, what do you see yourself into the fight game? You want to make a career out of it, or you want to do it as a hobby? What do you want to do? What are you trying to achieve in the fight game?
Well, I do want a career out of it. Like I said, I've been growing up and kind of going, place to place. Lost my house. Just mostly just trying to get some money. Just trying to take my family to a better place and bring us all up.
I know MMA is the fastest growing sport in America, nationally, but I think it's also like one of the toughest sports to be in. You have to sacrifice a lot.
Yeah.
For a young man like you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of party times, a lot of fun times with people doing other stuff. You have to keep grinding in the gym, day in and day out. And now, the way I look at your physique, for 170-pound welterweight, you are really tall and big for that weight class. What do you walk around weigh at?
Like around 185. Stick within the 180s.
And you're like a 6'1", 6'2"?
6'1", yeah.
6'1". That's a perfect physique for 100 welterweight. Definitely got the long reach. And I look forward to see you do delay the 4th of July firework to August 12th. And hope you can put up a good show for the audience and then your opponent as well. So if your opponent watching this video, what do you have to say to him?
Let's put on a show. Like I said, it's my first fight, his first fight. let's put on a show, and then we'll see what adjustments we can make during the fight. See if we can make it more spectacular.
How do you like the fight end?
Me personally, I would love to get a KO or at least a submission. I want to finish the fight. I don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges.
It's always trying to do that. As judges, you never know what kind of decision they make.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So now, what do you? If people want to get a hold of you to get ticket to watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Well, you can contact me on Twitter, Shadowistic247, also on Instagram, Shadowistic247. Add me on Facebook, just Israel Garcia, or just Snapchat, just Israel 24786. Add me. Just hit me up on there. We'll talk about tickets, and then see where it goes.
Go to Extreme Martial Art in San Jose. And
Yeah.
what's the address on that gym?
It's 1080 Elm Street. 1080 Elm Street.
1080 Elm Street.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget to go check it out. One of the old school martial arts school in San Jose. Check out the first class, probably free. Get an introduction. Learn from Master Ernie. He's a good person to train with. So we'll look forward to put up another epic event for all the MMA fight fans out there. Don't forget, check out the card layout, fight card layout. Check out DragonHouseMMA.com for more information about the upcoming event. It's a pay-per-view, live stream pay-per-view nationwide. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a little bit of support and love. Any last word you want to shout out to all the MMA fight fans out there?
Yeah, I want to shout out to all my friends, all my family, my coach, Master Ernie Ramirez, Extreme Martial Arts, Wicked Graphics, and Cali Muscle.
Cali Muscle. It's my favorite guy, the Cali Muscle.
He's a good dude.
That's a good dude. All right. Hit him up, get a ticket, give the young man a support. Any sponsor want to put your logos on his fight short or fight t-shirt, hit him up, find him on Facebook or Instagram. Give all these little local fighters some support. Without all the sponsors, audience, fans, we can't put up a show. Fighter have no place to fight. Need you guys' support. So see you guys August 12th, Dragon House 26. Hoo-ah! Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.